There's no place like the Cube.
Family, this is your favorite queer radio personality, Anna Deshawn, and this is Queer News, your favorite weekly news pod where race and sexuality meet politics, culture, and entertainment. This is your number one stop for queer news done right, only on E3 Radio. This is a Black History Month special titled Dreaming Bigger, B DeVeaux on Jazmine Sullivan, Grief, and the San Francisco Jazz Festival, with our queer news correspondent, Corey Antonio Rose. He has produced such a beautiful story for us about an up-and-coming star, B DeVeaux. B is an immensely talented, non-binary, neo-soul singer and songwriter. B's new single, I Had to Learn, is out now anywhere you stream music, so definitely go and do that because we all we got out here. And after you hear more of this story, I'm sure you'll do that without question, without hesitation. And now, as the 100th anniversary of Black History Month comes to a close, I have a message to my Black queer sibs listening. Remember, it is a gift to be queer, gifted, and Black. I hope you spent some time celebrating the beautiful intersections only we get to experience. In this moment, I am reminded of Chicago's own Lena Waithe's 2017 Emmy speech. Do y'all remember that? Where she said this: "The things that make us different, those are our superpowers. Every day, when you walk out the door and put on your imaginary cape, and you go out there and conquer the world, because the world would not be as beautiful as it is if we weren't in it." Please never forget that. We get to celebrate some of the fiercest humans to ever walk the earth. Vernita Gray, James Baldwin, Audre Lorde, Robert Ford, Lois Bates, and so many others. I literally could be here all day. And we get to claim the inheritance they've left us. To love all, and I mean all, of who we are unapologetically. And so with that, Corey, take it away.
There is nothing more magical than the sweaty heat of a rehearsal process. Specifically, that point in the process when it's not polished, it's not perfect, there is a lot going on. Sometimes there's a little bit of confusion, a little bit of chaos. But in that confusion and chaos is where the magic of the creative process comes to life. I recently had the chance to be a fly on the wall in the rehearsal process as singer-songwriter B DeVeaux prepared for their San Francisco Jazz Festival debut. The assignment? Jazmine Sullivan's 2008 debut album, Fearless. Front to back, no skips. In between rehearsals, I was able to catch up with B, and we talked about their own personal connection to this album, the power of overcoming fear, and how you really pay tribute to a legend. Why Jazmine Sullivan and why Fearless?
So it really all comes down to my mom. My mom introduced me to Jazmine Sullivan probably around the age of 8 when this album came out. But when I think about Fearless and hearing, Bust Your Windows, hearing Lions, Tigers, and Bears, hearing In Love with Another Man, and all these crazy gymnastics, vocal riffs, runs, like me as a little bee, like I was like, oh my God, just enamored. I would sit and learn every little intricate line that she did, would learn every song, would learn every lyric, and it was one of the first albums that I did that with. Jazmine Sullivan was one of the first voices that sounded like me, and some advice that I got as a young vocalist was find somebody who sounds like you and learn all their songs. So that's what I was doing. I was learning all Jazmine Sullivan songs. I was learning all of Stevie Wonder songs. And like that's where I felt good because I could sing all their music, and it just, same with Jill Scott. But yeah, I don't know, something about jazz, something about her story, something about the way that she told it, and the way that she decided to tell it with her voice. Every riff and run is not unnecessary. Like it's informed by the story that she's telling. So I hope that's not too long-winded, but that's why I chose Jazmine Sullivan's Fearless.
What parallels are you drawing to your life with it?
There are many, but when I really started to dig into it, one of the first ones that I think hit me a little harder than I expected. My eldest sister passed away a little over 2 years ago, and it was due.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. It was due to a domestic violence situation that resulted in her life being taken. And there's a song on the album called Call Me Guilty. And that song, it's like in the beginning, she's talking to her mom, clearly going through a situation with the man where she's being hurt. And then Call Me Guilty is about, her deciding to kill him, essentially, because it was her life or his. And when I was younger, I always related to that story kind of like, not fully understanding all that it was as a young person, but definitely understanding that she was like, I'm going to do what I need to do. And being an older person now with a fallen sister who had a similar situation and knowing a little bit about Jazz's story and her own struggles with that as well, it just brought some more symmetry in that I didn't expect.
This is for any individual who has experienced physical violence or abuse. This is for any fallen angels that have lost their lives at the hands of another. This is for my sister Torian Wolf DeVeaux, who was shot in the head in 2023 by a man who claimed to love her. Our sister.
The man, Call Me Guilty is probably one of the most direct ways to just call something out for what it is. And I have a lot of respect for that, especially as somebody who's still trying to find ways to navigate this grief when it's at the hands of another person.
There's so much blood up in my stuff, but before I can leave the house busted. I have the right to remain safe. No, I have the right to stay alive. That's right, I do it again. He would have killed me before I killed him. It would have been him up in this building. It would have been him taking him away. I'm the one standing here.
It's been beautiful to kind of heal through, learning this music, learning this song, also honoring my sister in a way while singing it.
Talk to me about the SF jazz of it all. What does it mean to be on this platform doing these songs?
Man, I feel like this has given me, a new confidence in myself and kind of forced me to believe that I can do it because people are already believing in me, in a way that I didn't think was possible. And so I feel like sometimes that's all it takes is somebody telling you can do it, or somebody giving you that $5 to do it, or giving you that that thing that you need to get from point A to point B, that just allows you to completely launch. And I feel like that's what this has been for me. It's required me to step up in so many ways. And I feel like it's preparing me for what's to come after this. And I don't know what that's going to be, but my spirit is telling me it's going to be something big.
If I were trying to be corny, I would say that you were entering an era of being fearless.
Yes.
But I'm not corny, so I won't say that.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, Jazmine Sullivan isn't queer. Right. But when I listen to the album, there's a certain yearning. There's a certain level of yearning on this album that I feel is very queer.
I definitely agree. There is a deep yearning, and I think that comes from her Leo moon. You know, she's talking about the beginning of love, unexpected love, maybe the beginning of a crush. She's also talking about very personal things like her fears and how those, you know, keep her from doing the things that she wants to do, and how she's writing a song about it to get through it type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's trying to alchemize the realities of her situation to make it easier. And that's just so relatable.
This album is full of heavy hitters, from Lions, Tigers, and Bears to Need You Bad, Bust Your Windows. But In Love with Another Man stands out as one of those tracks that we grew up with. What is your approach to tackling that and making it yours while still keeping the integrity?
I have studied this song since I've heard it. Since I heard it, I've been trying to learn it. If I could forget him, I would, please believe me. And I know that I should throw the towel in, but baby, it's not that easy. Hey, you treat me so much better than them, and if I was sane, there'd be no competition. But I'm in love with someone else. I'm so sorry. Hey. You approach it in sections. It starts very low and ends very high. So you have to, vocally, you have to know where you're going. It's like weightlifting. Over here, we got a 5-pound weight, right? Like maybe the beginning feels like a 5-pound weight. Then we get to second verse. Now you at a 10, maybe 15-pound weight, okay? Then by verse 3, verse 4, outro, we are picking up anywhere from a 20 to a 50-pound weight. And you got to be ready to do all of that and carry it. Jazmine is not the kind of person to stay in one place. So she might take it up, but then she's still gonna run all the way back down and then go back up. So you gotta be ready to do all that.
I'm in love with another girl. I'm so sorry, hey, but I love someone else.
Of all the lessons in Fearless, what is one lyric that you want people to walk away with and keep with them?
The line that came to mind for me is, I gotta dream big, because when it happens, it's gonna happen real quick. That line has been hitting hard. And I don't know how big people are dreaming. You know, I don't know how big y'all are dreaming, but you need to dream bigger. That's what that line is about. Dream bigger. Dream out of this universe, out of this world. Dream beyond your imagination. Because whatever you think is possible, there's more to come beyond that we can't even fathom. And I see that happening in my life. I see that happening in other people's lives around me in my community. So I encourage everybody to dream a little bit bigger today, if you can.
B, thank you so much for spending time with me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Corey, and thank you for having me. Thank you, Queer News Podcast.
If you've enjoyed what you heard, rate and review us inside your favorite podcasting app. This podcast is written and produced by me, Anna Deshawn. Podcast editing by Ryan Woodhall. And brought to you by E3 Radio and distributed on The Cube. We are Queer News Done Right.